Good afternoon. It is November 3rd, 2020, and this is what we were looking at today. Not a lot of trades according to the system. If you look, all these mark trades are aggressive, really. I think even these blue ones, here's a higher low here, failed second entry long. This one's just off the trend line. These came before. Look, 5:20, 5:30. The market on the in Pacific time opens at 6:30, so this is before market open. You couldn't get in on this big move up, unfortunately. Not any good signal bars, unless you wanted to. I'll look at this bar, but it's a first entry off the trend line. It's off the trend line and off the EMA, so you might take that. But and it's kind of like breaking back into congestion now that I'm looking at it. So you might, that actually looks all right. But all these other trades, none of them were really like second entries, so it was hard to look at this and hard to mark the trades today. But let's take a look. I also actually want to touch on these channels. We had this blue channel up with an overshoot that led to a break, and we kind of had this yellow channel up, but I don't know. And now the market's just going crazy because of the election. But anyway, let's talk about these trades that I marked. I'm really curious to see what Mac marks up today. I don't watch his videos until after I do mine, just so I'm not biased and stuff. Okay, so yeah, like I said, we got some trades before the market open, according to the system. Right here, we got a second entry short and a failed second entry long. So I really like when there's multiple elevating factors, if you will. I really like taking those. So this is a second entry short, and it's a failed second entry long. So this, I mark this as the high of the swing. First entry, second entry, failed second entry long. Or wait, was I going off this maybe? I don't know. But anyway, I did mark this. Signal bar doesn't close towards its low, but if it breaks below it, should work, and it did. And then we have a second entry short from this low. If it's technically a third entry, but I looked at this as one leg up, and here, and that's off the trend line, so that works. And then if you wanted to be aggressive over here, this is like a second entry, failed second entry off from this high. First entry, second entry. Yeah, but that's aggressive. The signal bar is not really good. It was right at the open too. And then prices moved up, man, in this big move up. I don't really see how you can get in on this unless you want to be aggressive and take this. Oh, this is actually a first entry, so you could take that. Looks good, and if you did take that, well, if you're trading live, you make a lot of money. But other than that, you don't really get a good entry on this. Like I said, I was pointing out this bar right here. I'll take off this. This bar right here, not a good signal bar really. Closes in the upper third though. So I guess you could argue it's bullish, but it does hit off the trend line and the EMA, so that might be reason enough to take it. And maybe you want to just wait until these bars close green and put a limit order at that level, that price level. And if you did that, you got another big move. So that was a big move up. It overshoots the blue channel that I drew, so I don't know if that's a valid channel, but look, you get a touch here, you get a touch there, and a big move here. At this point, you're definitely not wanting to go short, so you don't want to take this short off those two trend lines. And you don't want to take this short just because you don't know. You just don't know what's going on. Prices still look like they're moving way up. Why did I mark this? It's like a failed third entry from this low. That's kind of what it looks like. I just like that signal bar. It's above the EMA, closes above the EMA. I would think a lot of trap shorts after this signal bar, this red signal bar, and we were moving up. It's a higher low as well, so I was probably looking at that, and it kind of looks like yeah, that's like off the trend line. The trend line that I did not draw. So I do like that entry. And then prices broke into this congestion over here. And I did not like any of these entries. You know, I would think Mac probably has something marked here. Maybe this move right here. You know, because there might be some trap shorts, but I don't think so, because their stop would be above this bar. That's the high of the day. So Mac might have something marked here, maybe this bar, but I don't see it. Maybe this one. That's a second entry long. So I'm about to mark that as aggressive. That is a second entry long. But other than that, I didn't see much good entries in this range. I don't like going short because that's against the trend. This was a strong move up, but you might go short beneath that or beneath that one, even though those are kind of bullish bars. I marked this as aggressive. It's off the trend line. Room to scalp out towards the bottom of the range. It is a big move down, but I didn't take that. Overshoots the channel. Overshoots it, comes back in, overshoots it again, and then we get a break. Move to a new low. I marked this as aggressive. I marked this as aggressive because of this blue channel, really. It's kind of like a higher low, and then this one, I just figured, well, we didn't get a move to a new low yet, so mark that. But I didn't take any of these because I just wasn't seeing anything. Then we get this kind of small spike into a channel down. And I marked this because that looks like a trap. Let me label that. So we got this channel working down. Drew it off the lows. So if you drew it off the lows, you know what? That actually might be tighter too. That looks like a trap because people are definitely going long above that signal bar that closes on its high. So if it breaks below that doji, as it did, you get a nice move down. And then we have a failed second entry long. First entry, second entry. Oh, and that's not even the highest bar of the swing though, so you can't even take that. So I'm going to delete that. Guess I thought it was the highest bar of the swing. And then we have this bounce. I marked as aggressive off both the overnight high and off the yellow channel line, but it's only a first entry. However, that's a trap. Look at this this bearish bar. It's a first entry after a nice move down. It's actually might be like a failed third entry long or something. But then you get this signal bar. I took that, and that worked out. So then we have, what is this? Is this first? That's a failed, looks like a failed second entry short. Right there, nice signal bar that closes on its high above the EMA. You get a nice move up. And then you just don't get good signal bars here. This one, I marked it as aggressive. It's a first entry. Signal bar's not that great. It's going into the EMA. But it did get you a scalp to the tick. If you took it, and then I marked this one, this is aggressive again, but it's off that yellow channel line, and you do scalp out, and then it breaks the line, and now we have all this craziness going on from the election. So hope this helped a little bit. Hope I'm going to watch Mac's video now and hope it matches up a little bit, and I will post another one tomorrow.